Well, hello there and welcome to this video. While this channel primarily deals with wargaming and games like that, today we're just going to talk a small bit about how you can try out 3D printing if you're in Athlone. This will also work for Mullingar, but basically, yeah, 3D printing is a fantastic technology. It allows us to basically take a file and basically create that within a couple of hours. Take it from looking at a picture on your computer to a real thing. Now, you may be thinking, well, I don't have a 3D printer. I'll never be able to access something like this. Well, you can try it for free. Both the Athlone Library and the Mullingar Library have a 3D printing service where you can get one free print a week. It's limited in size, but it is a very easy process. Now you're probably saying to yourself, I'm not very technical, there's no way I'd be able to do it, but in this video we're going to show you a quick, easy way to find a file and send it to the library for printing. Okay, so I mainly use the printer for game pieces, for terrain, but however you can use it for parts for your washing machine or other so this is to hold a hose for a washing machine. There are thousands of applications, some of them very practical, some of them extremely impractical, but fun. So if this is of use to you, just follow along. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment section. So, first things first is, I know I want a thing, but how do I find a file or an STL? So this is the piece of the computer data that you will send to the library. Okay, so it's actually fairly easy. There's a number of individual websites that do this, but you don't even need to worry about that. You can go to Google or Brave or DuckDuckGo, basically any search engine, and type what you want. Okay, so let's go for something simple like a desk phone holder. Now, normally I'll give you a shopping link, but what you're going to add at the end is STL. STL, so desk phone holder STL, and that could be whatever you want, and just put the letters STL after it and hit return. Now, if you're looking at Google, you're probably seeing some ads, so just skip over those, but you can click on Cults 3D, Yagi, Thingiverse, Printables. They will all have files. So let's try Cults 3D and let's see if there's any free files. Okay. So you can see there, it's a couple of different designs. Some of them a bit more complicated than others. And with the library printer, I'd suggest going for the simpler design is probably the best. So we'll click into this phone holder. And there you can see what it looks like. It's a simple thing, perfect for an FDM printer like they have in the libraries. You download, and it may ask you to create an account, or it may not, depending on the site you use. You click download. And then you will open up your downloads folder. Okay. Now, what you may have at that point is you may have a zipped file. So we're just going to switch to our view now to what you'll see in your downloads folder. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to, this will be your downloads folder. and all you'll do is you'll right click on this zipped file, and you'll know it's zipped because it has a little kind of zip icon across the front of it. You'll hit extract all and just hit extract. A window will pop up, you'll hit extract, and then it should be available in a new folder right here. Doesn't have the zip, and then you can basically grab this file. So you can see this is for the charger, and then this is for the holder. So whichever you want, and then you go to the library link. So the library has made a form that's very easy. So you've got your full name, your contact details, you put in your email address there, your estimated time. Now, I'd always just say 7 hours if you don't know. And then you just either grab your file and you just drop it in here, or you browse files. I have a file I prepared earlier that I want to create, spare parts, and it should be an STL. Then you read the policy, click yes, and then select which library you want to collect from, and you hit submit. And then they'll email you back in a couple of days. It's that simple. Okay, now you may have cleaning to do from some of the supports, which are like the little lines that help the print go in place, but this is a very easy process. So if you have something that you want to try out or something that you need, you can try the form. The link for the library is going to be in the description below. And if you want to see the process happening, at least in Athlone, the 3D printer is actually on the floor. So you can go and look and see it doing the little lines, melting the plastic and forming it into whatever you've ordered. Anyway, I hope this helps. If anyone has any questions, please drop a comment below and I'll do my best to give you a bit of a hand. Alright, have a lovely day.